It's week 3 of the NFL, and we've got a showdown in the NFC West. It's the Elks and the Lumberjacks, and it's coming up next.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys at the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee Wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can...
Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
There wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And they're led out by a former Baylor Bear, their rookie at quarterback.
It's fair to say this season hasn't gotten off to the type of start they likely envisioned for themselves, but it's still early. A win here, it could go a long way towards changing the trajectory of this entire season. But what's going to make it?
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, and now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
A sack certainly isn't ideal in this situation, but I think this quarterback considers himself lucky he at least prevented the safety. This defense is in attack mode. They know they're one big play away from taking a 2-0 lead.
That's taken in at the 50. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
Here's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On comes the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Elks offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The open man is Tolbert. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. 2nd and 7. They'll throw out of the gun. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now a give on the ground. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. They'll bring him down right at the 35, but that is good enough. They pick up the 1st down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
2nd down and 3. Now this time they'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Here's the punter now. And John's to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Lumberjacks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. A pickup of 12 yards. And that will be a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Elks offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. 3rd down, 3 to go. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The Lumberjacks offense headed back to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Powerful running there, stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Quick throw, taken in, and that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They bring a tight end in motion left. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Zone infraction, defense. Still 2nd down.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. It was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Back to the air one more time. And he's in. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lumberjacks will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Elks offense ready to see what they can do. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. In motion comes Walker. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. Open man is Davis. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. He'll go right and find his running back.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The Lumberjacks going to kick this one. Here comes the punt team. This is taken at the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Elks offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Third and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground. That is not going to work at all. He'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the first down. Fourth down coming up. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll get this out to his running back. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lumberjacks will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The visitors' offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, he pumps up the football. And thankfully for him, one of his teammates able to secure it. No turnover, and they will hold on to the football. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. 3rd and long. From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll get this ahead to about the 25-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. This fielded inside the 35. The Lumberjacks offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we have a 10-point game here at halftime as we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started out in the Sooner State of Oklahoma, where you see the final score there. The Oilers playing well early as they get it to 2-1 with the victory.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Back to throw. The open man is Colbert. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. In motion comes Walker. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Time for a punt for the Elks. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Lumberjacks offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. 15 yards the pickup. Good for a 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll try the right side this time. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? The Lumberjacks send out their punter as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll run on 2nd down. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd down and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now a handoff running right. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. Throwing now from the gun. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. That his 1st touchdown of the new year.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And he'll get about 5.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Up the middle they go. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Automatic first down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. In motion comes Walker. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll turn and hand this one off. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. That's taken in.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now a give on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They'll run. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be. And they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of... That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw yet again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Elks. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The extra point is good. And the Elks are back in this one. It's 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. And they are well on their way to making it 2 straight victories after the Week 1 loss as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Again, working deep downfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Off he goes. A gain there of 21. That's enough for a first down.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. This one complete right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. He'll look to throw. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. This a must-stop for this defense, facing 3rd and long. Back to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This will be returned from the 2. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Elks offense getting set to get back to work. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And
this is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
And now you get the pick 6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick 6, but add on a 2-point conversion. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Look wide, get this one complete. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle them short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
First and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. It's first down, and they'll run. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Neutral zone infraction, defense. Still first down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Slot receiver, headed right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Not much there, maybe a yard. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.